is Eva Naisanga. I'm the head of Central Operations at dfcu Bank. What that means is that I head the department that manages all the back office operations of the bank. We do the cooking and then the serving happens, so that's me. I've worked with dfcu Bank for 15 years, 11 months and 29 days. In a month's time, I'll have made 16 years in the bank. It's a very good experience to work with dfcu, yeah. I joined the bank as a teller. The best experience is working at the till. I started working up country, so I worked up country at the till. Then I moved into the back office of the bank, the branch where I was working, in Masaka branch. I did some work there for about 3 years. Then I moved into still another branch in Kampala. I worked still at the back office, still doing operational work. Then from there I moved into compliance at the head office. I ran with that for about 4 years. Then I moved into operational risk. I did operational risk for about 2 years. I did some project management work until I landed in operations. So that growth really is attributed to a lot of commitment. When you're working and you're committed, you know failure is not an option. So for me, failure is not an option. So all through my career, I tend to go for what opportunities that are available. Most of them were really promotions. I've not interviewed for any of the jobs I've taken on internally. So somebody identifies you as someone that is committed, that goes the extra mile, that does everything and anything possible to ensure that they deliver on everything that has been given to them. So I attribute my growth to that. So yeah, that's it. It has gone according to what I expected it to be. I did not expect that I would probably end up in operations, but I expected to grow through the ranks because I'm not the kind of person who stays in a place for a long time. Yes, I've stayed in dfcu for a long time, but in a position not for a long time. So I tend to see opportunities and I go for them, but I also tend to do good work. So I'm easily identified by people as someone who can deliver. So I am where I am supposed to be, and I know I'm continuing further. So yeah. The first one would be, when you see an opportunity, please don't fear to go for it. There are circumstances where opportunities were actually handed over to me at some point in my career, and because of fear, I would look into the people that are working in those positions and I'm like, will I be able to lead these people? And I would say, no, I'm not ready for that role. So don't fear. When opportunities come, just go for them and give it the best shot. And then also, one of the things I realized, people talk a lot about work-life balance, and in my career I always thought that work-life balance is for people that have families, but you realize that it's even when you don't have a family, you need to be able to balance your life and your work. So I spent a lot of time working because I knew it's either I'm at home and at work. Occasionally you go out with friends, yeah, but that was it really. But later on in my career, I realized that I actually could get to do things that I love outside work, meaning that I work 8 to 5 and 5 I'm out and I go and do something else, because there are 24 hours for a reason. We sleep the 8, we work the 8, then the other 8. If you're not doing something that you love that is outside work, then you're wasting it all. So I would advise somebody who is coming up that as you're growing in your career, look out for those opportunities that are outside work that you also like, that can also add to your life. Yeah. So that's another lesson. Another one is that there will be circumstances when you will not be able to deliver and you will fail. Don't give up. So there've been those opportunities where you've been given assignments and you've not done them well, and you've really failed to deliver. But then don't give up. Just show that, yeah, I've failed, but this is the way I can correct it. So those have also been there along my career. I've not just grown all the way. There've been mistakes I've made, but keep at it. Failure is not really the end. You can correct the position and continue to move forward. I think the status quo has been challenged. I'll just give an example that because of the position I'm in, I have the opportunity to interview people for different roles, managerial officers, And the number of ladies that apply for these jobs and actually go through are so many compared to the men. So I believe the status quo has really been challenged. What I think that we can do, for example, ladies that are in leadership positions, is that if you have challenged the status quo, you're somewhere, you need to be able to show that you didn't get there by mistake. You can actually do even better than your predecessor if there was a gentleman. So if we can actually deliver on the promises that we have made to deliver and show that when a lady is given a position, she can actually outshine and do better than a gentleman and do better than the men that came before her, I believe we will be creating opportunities to show that when positions are available for ladies, they will be handed right down to them, because we've shown that it can be done. So I think that's one of the ways. And also to all the ladies, to everybody out there, let's speak up, because I realize that when we're in a congregation of ladies and we are being tasked to, for example, talk about something, so many ladies don't speak up. You see the gentlemen speaking up more, and yet the ladies could have better ideas. So I will challenge the ladies, let's speak up. When you see there is an opportunity for you to contribute, make a contribution to it, give it a shot. You never know what will come out of it. So we speak up and then we get there. When you don't like something, speak up about it and say, this isn't right. I think this is the best way we can achieve something. And I think we will be able to create some equality for ladies. Yeah.